Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Dennis. So today's video is going to be a 4K action camera. Only you get a whole lot more options, a whole lot more accessories. Yeah, it's pretty good. So let's get it out of the package, which is pretty cool in itself, and have a look at it. Okay, so here's the package that it comes in. Very nice. A little handle just unzips. So let's get it out and have a look at it. And here is everything that comes with it. Of course, we have our camera. So what I did is I already had it out once. I thought, I'm going to put it on, and I wanted to see how it would attach. So basically, I put this little attachment here. Okay, so this little screw here goes in here. So basically, you've got these two little openings. This one slides into it. That one screws in to hold it in place. Then you have your other part, which is this part here. Okay, so this will open up. Okay, once it opens all up, and then this is going to attach on the bottom. Okay, so you're going to want it in there like that, and then you're going to screw it on, tighten it up with one of these, and through here, and that way it's fastened on this way, but then you can have your angle. All right, so I'll show you that anyway to explain it a little bit better, but basically, here's a quick look at it. See that plastic over the top? Your buttons for all your controls are on the top here. It still has the little film in here when it comes. So we'll take that off. And basically what happens is unsnap this. Okay, so when you go to undo it, there's this little tab. Push down on the tab. That releases it. And then you can open it up. Okay, and then that goes back down. And then this opens up. So, of course, on the inside, it says getting started. Make sure you peel off films of the camera before using. Format the SD card on camera first before you use it. Don't use the camera in high temperature over 50 degrees. And please pay attention to dust and moisture and avoid direct contact with the camera, such as rain. Now, having said that, it's waterproof. Okay, once it's in this container. Okay, once it's in this. If it's outside of that, well then of course it's not. So let's get it out of the waterproof container and show you what it looks like. Okay, pretty nifty little idea. So of course you're going to peel that off. There's your little place for screwing things on, and we'll take this off. We've already read it, we know what it's all about. Okay, so that's going to be your viewing area. Okay, so when you're looking at it, this is where your battery is going to go. So you're just going to have to push on this a little bit. Okay, so you will need to just push on this. That'll open up. Now it comes with two batteries. Okay, so I've already charged these, so we're just going to pop it in. It goes in like that, so that just makes it easy to take out. This little right there. And then you just put your cover back on. Okay, so it's just a matter of putting it back in like this and popping it in. So turning it on, you've got a power button here. You have your menu here. And I'm not sure what this is, but we'll figure it out in a minute here. First off, let's turn it on. There we go. So you have to hold it for a second. You saw that come up. Now it's viewing the camera. Okay, so whatever I'm looking at, wherever I point it. Okay, so the camera's on. So it's 4K, 30 FPS. Has your date and time. Has showing that your volume, your sound is on. So it's, and if it was recording, you would know maybe that's what this other button is for. Actually, let's just see. So I push this button here. Okay, that one. If I push that, oh no, it's not going to do it because we need to insert our card. So let's do that. So your micro SD card is going to go right in here, same place that I put the battery. So you're just going to pop it right in there. Okay, so it just goes right like this. Line it up and just push it down. And it'll lock in place. And that's it. You just put your cover back on. So if I hit the record button now, it starts recording. Now, let's pause that. And just hold it down for a second. Oh, I guess I... Okay, so just touch it and that stops the recording. Go to your menu on the top here. Again, it's the middle button. You can see that it's on just by basing on the lights. So hit your menu button. All right, so now we can see what we're looking at. Okay, like I said, we got our date, our time, which of course you'll have to change. Shows you that it has a 12 megapixel on there right now. Here's the camera. Can we do anything else? Well, let's find out. Okay, so to go through your menu button's in the middle. You touch it once. Okay, and touch it again to get to the next menu. And again, tells you there's no file. And now you got your video resolution, 4K at 30 FPS. EIS, which is off. Looping videos, if you want that on. Click it again. Photo resolution, time-lapse photo, burst photo. And you just keep clicking the middle button for your menu just to keep going through the different ones. And when you're done, it says please press the shutter button to exit, which is just your record button. So you push that and you're back to recording, or the camera mode basically. Something to make mention of is I didn't take the plastic off yet, so it's pretty clear with that on. I mean, it's formed around the lens, so it should be pretty good. But once you take that off, of course, you're going to get a better picture. And it's 4K with Wi-Fi, okay, just to let you know. Let's get on to the accessories. So all the accessories do come with a little plastic bag protecting them, keeping them clean and whatever. So I'm going to take these out. I'm going to lay them all on here. I'll show you all this, and just basically just to show you what you should be expecting when you get it. Okay, so we got everything out of the package. So the first one we'll go over is this one here, which is for mounting it to handlebars or your motorbike. Has this screw that goes with it. The difference in the screws sizes depends on how you mount it. It does make a difference, so make sure you're choosing the right one. Has lots of Velcro straps, and of course it always comes with Chortau. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Still don't know yet. That you can use. If you do a little review, they'll give you a 16 gigabyte micro SD card as a thank you. So that's nice. Again, it's got a couple extra longer straps, more Velcro. Has your charging cord. Okay, so this is just used for charging your camera, charging your batteries, which it comes with a double battery charger. So this one goes in here, plug it into any kind of USB slot, and that's going to charge up. Okay, these go in here. You can see your little divots. So when you're putting them in, just line that up. And that's all there is to it. And then plug that in, micro SD in here, plug it in, and you're good to go. Okay, there's your different devices here. Okay, has a plastic coating on the back to stick things to. This you can mount onto your camera. It also has this one. Let me see if I can find it. Oops. Okay, so it comes with this one. You can unscrew this. And this will help you mount it to a tripod, all that kind of good stuff. So it's just kind of good to have. And of course it has other features and uses as well. So these are your different mounting devices. So of course this one here would slide in to here. Let me just show you here. Just not exactly sure how, so we'll figure it out. Go that way. Okay, so it goes. Okay, so it goes on the bottom here. Okay, if you can see that. And you're just going to push it up. Once you get it in there, it's locked in place. And you just push it the other way to bring it back out. And then you can use that one or any of the other ones. So, pops out the same way. You have a battery for your remote. Okay, so you get a remote control with this. Now, I don't know if you GoPro users out there know, but these usually sell for like 80 bucks alone, just for the remote. So, it also has a lavalier mic, or lavalier mic. Okay, so that is going to plug into your camera. So let's get that out of here so I can show you. And on this side, if you undo this, okay, so you have your micro SD, That's a different type of cable for charging as well, I believe. And this is where this will plug in. So you just pop it in there, clip this on somewhere, and now you can record your voice or whatever you want. It has a boom mic type on the top, so it's going to work pretty good, I think. But we'll know for sure when we actually do a little bit of a recording. So, yet to be seen. We'll find out. Has some twist ties. I just left them in the package just so, because I'm not going to use it. Cleaning cloth. Okay, because your lens will get dirty every now and then. A couple extra pads. Even gives you a little wire just to fasten things on. And that is what's in the package. Of course, it all came in this little case. So, I think you get your money's worth. I really do. I mean, these are going on Amazon for a really great price. And I've got a 32 gigabyte micro SD card in there now. I believe it says it'll take up to a 128 gigabyte. So start off small. If you want to put a bigger one in, I guess you could do that. Well, just in case you want to see where everything is at. So this little diagram comes in your user manual. Shows you the working indicator, charging indicator, power, down button, shutter select. So everything you're going to need to know is all in here, okay? Okay, so that was an HD output port. You have your internal mic, your micro USB, and your 2.5 mic port, which we just showed you. Your speaker has a protective cover, your battery cover where your micro SD card goes, and of course your battery latch, which is how you get your battery in. And of course, you don't have to take my word for it. Here's a little diagram that comes with each one of them. These ones are pivot arms, okay? Pole mount, they call it. Okay, bucket, basic mounts, and okay, it tells you what they all are. Tells you every little device. Even shows little diagrams of how to put it on a motorbike helmet, bike helmet, okay, all that kind of good stuff. So, tells you your basic functions. Tells you it has a waterproof case, which is good to 30 meters. So of course, when we were looking at the files from the menu, basically all these are is it's telling you the file name. Okay, so and the length of the video and all that kind of good stuff. Basically, you need that just so you know what file you want to get. And an important thing to know is the EIS. So the EIS is your electronic anti-shake function. Okay, so it's off by default. So you want to make sure and turn that on because that's a really important thing. Because if you're video, because if you're not using the anti-shake, you're recording and it's all over the place, well, now you know why. Because you weren't using it properly. Okay, these are all things, that's why you use your, this is why you read your user's manual, find out about what all these things are for, and that way there's no confusion. So one last feature I want to talk about is turning on the Wi-Fi function, how you use it. So you want to download the app, as you can see over here. It's called Live DV. You can use this QR code if you want to get it from the Apple Store or the Android Store. You can use it here, or you can just go into the Google Play Store on Android and search for it. Once you have the app up and running, you'll see all your features, menus, everything in here. And of course on this page it's going to go through, you're going to have to identify your Wi-Fi hotspot that you've got, choose a password, set it all up, same as you would your Wi-Fi in your home, and you'll be good to go. So one thing I usually do on my channel is I give you some of the specifications. Of course it has a high resolution Sony sensor, a 2-inch LCD display. The lens is a 170 degree high resolution wide angle lens. The video resolutions are 4K 30 FPS. Of course you have your anti-shake. The video format is MOV. Picture format is JPEG. Photo resolution is up to 20 megapixel down to as low as 5. Wi-Fi of course is supported. Supports English, French, Spanish, Portuguese, German, Italian, Japanese, and Chinese. Audio recording it has a built-in microphone, or you can use the external microphone, which is the lavalier. Of course, micro SD card says up to 64 gig. So we'll go with 64 gig for now, but I know from experience they usually will go a bit bigger than that. The USB interface is micro USB. Has the removable batteries, of course, which they supply 2 of them to you. The external power supply is 5 volt, 2 amps. And storage temperature, keep it in no less than -20 or as high as 70 degrees. So I don't think you want to live in that kind of temperature, but that's up to you. And operating temperature is -10 to 60. So pretty high. So one more thing I just wanted to show you is when you get to the menu from the middle button, so when you got the case on, the middle button is still the same, it's still your menu, still your on off, and still your record button. But once you're in the menu, to go from one to the other, hit your power button just once. Okay, see it going down? And then if you want to switch to the next one, and then time lapse, burst, go to the next one, Wi-Fi, remote control. And remote control right now is turned off. Okay, so if you keep pressing it, it'll just loop through all the different ones. Okay, slow motion, audio recording. Okay, so when you get here, I think you can choose it with shutter. Okay, and then you can, well, let's see. Yep, so this one here, to turn it on, and use your shutter to activate. So now it's on. So we're going to go through the, okay, so EIS is on, time lapse is off, slow motion. You want to turn the remote control on. So when you get the remote control, just choose it with the shutter button. Again, use this one to choose the on, and this one to activate. And now the remote control is on. So now if we go to our remote control, we'll be able to see if it actually works. So let's go back to shutter. Oh. Hold your shutter button for a second. Should take you, well, actually go. So when you get to this menu here, then you want to hold your shutter button, which is this one, to exit. Now, when you have it here, using your remote, you can activate the camera. Okay, they just took a picture. And you can activate the recording by pushing the bottom one, the gray one. And now you can see it's recording down here. And to stop it, you just push it again, and you're good to go. And to turn it all off, power button up here, hold it for a couple seconds, and you'll see it come up and it turns off. So one more thing I just want to go over is the fact that you're going to need a little small Phillips screwdriver, a little tiny one, like one that you would use for like a laptop or something. Undo these 4 screws. Okay. Then it'll all come out and just finish doing the job. Do that for all 4 of them. Once you got all 4 screws out, it just lifts off. And, oh, well, this is kind of cool. It already has a battery in it. So I was going to put the battery in, but anyway, you can see they actually gave you a spare battery. So you got a battery in your remote already. And in case that one, something goes wrong with it, they gave you a spare. So put that back on, put your 4 screws back on, and you're good to go. So now let's install this on a bike, and then let's get some footage. Okay, so if this is how I've hooked it up, you can see how I've wrapped it around here. I just wrapped the extra of the lavalier mic. It's plugged in here, and I'm talking into the mic right now. And we'll figure out what the sound is like. Of course, it's on record right now. Here's a little bit of a better look of how I put it on. Okay, right here. Okay, so this is how it's mounted on a motorbike. So you can see here, that's how it's mounted. Okay, we'll get a better look from the other side here. Alright, so you can kind of see how Basically the same as on a bike. Alright everybody, so if you like that video, hit that like. If you don't, you know what to do. Video speaks for itself. Stabilization, I mean, on a bike it's pretty crazy, but you can see and compare how everything worked. Not a bad device. I'm actually pretty impressed with it. All the different attachments. You can probably do quite a lot with it. The lavalier mic was really much more impressive than I thought it would be. And even the internal mic is still good. I just found it picked up on sound almost too much. So I think where that would be good is if you're doing like a live stream or something and you got one of those selfie type sticks or something and you're holding it out, you'd want the sound to be quite crisp to pick up what you're saying. So something like that. It's just a great device. 4K action camera. If you want one, well, look it up. It's on Amazon.ca. And I haven't really got much else I can say about it. It's just a really good product. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hit that bell for future notifications for upcoming videos. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. At least think about it. Hit that like. Otherwise, you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. And we'll see you next time.